And here we are. And guess what? We're now a teenager in this new year and this new season. It's now quiet, and thankfully no one was terribly injured or anything. Last month, medicinal root. Last month during the attack. I did hear that the Depot got new things. Oh, they got lots of new things. Doll. Udicott's old hat. Wow. Cool jacket. A scarf. Memory backpack. Oh, that seems nice. Maybe I'll save up for that. Hey Mom, hey Dad, hey Cal. Cal looks up from what he's planning. What's up, Solana? He asked, wanna help? I got a lot of seeds to get in the ground. Yeah. I definitely will. Let's go help out Cal. Solana, can I get your help with something in the barn? Cal asks. You excuse yourself from planting and follow Cal. Something's wrong with Socks. Oh no. Cal says, closing the door behind you. She won't eat and she cries all the time. You look into Socks' crate. She's almost too big for it now. Even curled up in a ball, she raises her head and peeps miserably at you, then curls even tighter, her bulbous antennae dropping. Oh, Socks. She looks paler, right? Cal says, coming up beside you. And she's always sleepy and cold. I don't know what to do. She won't eat leaves anymore or anything else. I bring her potatoes, corn, wheat, beans. She just chews them and spits them out. He points to the lid of the box. She's been chewing on her box too, he says. I'm worried she's going to chew her way out and escape while I'm not here. Cal rubs Socks under her chin, but she barely responds to his touch. You've been outside the walls, right, Solana? Have you ever seen any animals like Socks? Full-grown ones? What do they eat? I haven't been out, actually. But I guess we can try to look. I wonder if they'll let me out. Thank you, Solana, Cal says, sighing as he closes the box. I'm really worried. I am too. Here. Ooh. We don't have enough. What if 16? Was that more or less? Okay, so that is more. Okay. And then 5. Okay. So we do want that one there. I don't want to use my mushwood. Yeah, that's less. Okay. What if I switch the order of these things? That's only okay. 18. Okay. You wait to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering, wait, isn't it your 13th birthday? Where's your birthday cuddles? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen to their argument. You're being unreasonable, your mom says. Solana is a teenager now. You have to give her the opportunity to take calculated risks, or she'll start acting out. This is what being a teenager is. Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to mediation. This time they sound really upset. It's unsettling. I did tell Cal that I'd look. You don't need to. They glance at you. Your mom holds her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking. Geranium, she grates. You've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our daughter? Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Lulu, she's our daughter. It's our responsibility to keep her safe. You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling her, your mom almost shouts as your dad flinches in shock. Solana's survival depends on her understanding this planet we're living on, so you're not doing her or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. I'll just stay quiet. Anything you say would just make them more upset, and they're doing a good job of that all by themselves. But you're so angry with them right now. Why can't they act like proper parents? They argue for a little while longer before your dad raises his hands in defeat. Your mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Solana, sorry, it's your birthday today, and here we are arguing like a pair of holes. Happy birthday! They both give you a hug. We meant to order from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia is opening up positions for expeditions for kids, 13 and older, and, well, that's you now. I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I'd just feel better knowing you were safe here inside the colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so if you want to join expeditions, we're behind you. Just be safe. Well, I did tell Cal I'd keep a lookout for animals like socks, so I guess we'll see if I can try it this month. Hey, Cal. It really is nice here, isn't it? Hey, Dad. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. Kiddo! He exclaims, then kneels down to look you in the eye. I've been thinking, I want to say I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple, but it's unfair that you had to see how the soy sausage gets made. It's okay. He pats you on the shoulder. Thanks for saying so. You're a great kid. Your mom and I talked it out, he continues. We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kind of snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay? He squeezes you in a hug. If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. Okay, well first, let me look to see if I can find anything, although I'm not sure that I will. It seems like maybe there's like one collectible per month. Oh, Tangent has something to say. Tangent is standing with her face held up to the sky, letting blue snowflakes land on her cheeks. They melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winces and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid. Acid snow? Tang nods. The HoloNet entry says it isn't harmful. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from the clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks her tongue out and lets some of the flakes fall onto it. It tastes kind of sour but sweet, she observes. Fascinating. Tang pulls out a sample jar out of her coat. We know what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete, she says, and places the jar on an outcropping of rocks. The big mushrooms changed shape and color before the snow began to fall. I wonder, is there some sort of signal that precedes the changing of the seasons? What happens if I expose the samples collected in dust season to snow from quiet season? A small, excited smile creeps onto Tang's face. There's so much to learn about this planet. I can't wait. Yeah, learning is fun. And that's kind of why I want to go out and explore too. Maybe an Anemone will come. So then I was trapped So then I trapped it in my room, Anemone says, telling you all about the bug she saw in her quarters. Its wings were as big as my head, and its feelers were like, whoa! It was bouncing all over the place, like boing, boing, boing. She gestures excitedly, swinging her arms over her head. The bugs here are so big, and they're everywhere. I was gonna give it to Tang, she says. She loves gross bug stuff. But she said I should just let it go, because if it stung me, I might get a weird mutant powers. I mean, like, other than the ones I already have. And I wanted to see if I got more weird mutant powers, so I started jumping around off higher and higher things until I was jumping off the back of the ship. And I got in so much trouble, but it wasn't even that high. She stops in her tracks. Hold on, she says, stooping to rub irritably at her knees for probably the 100th time in the past 5 minutes. Ugh, I'm gonna die. I busted up my knee, and it's so itchy when my skills grow in. Annie, don't pick at it. Chief Steward Antecedent's voice rings out over the garrison, pleasant but firm, but insistently transport you back to being on the ship in the Krish, tugging on her skirts and calling her auntie. Anemone jumps and stands straight up, her hands flying to her sides. But Mom, Anemone whines, sticking her fingers into her knees as Antecedent approaches both of you. It's so scratch-tastically itchy. I know, lovely, Antecedent soothes her, patting down her riotous red hair. But the more you pick at it, the thicker your skills are going to grow in. Anemone tucks her hands under her armpits to keep from scratching. What if I want to have cool scales? She pouts. Antecedent smiles indulgently. At the rate you're going, I'm sure you'll be covered in them before you know it. No need to rush. Anemone's skin is dotted with patches of protective blue-green scales that grow wherever she gets cut or scraped. She rubs the patch on her jaw indignantly, the one she got when she ran headfirst into the food synthesizer back on the ship. Learned Anemone's augment. Antecedent opens her satchel and puts out a bundle of clothes. The queue for the nanoprinter is over a week long, so I patched your pants with scraps from your brother's clothing. Please try not to put any more holes in them, or yourself, okay? She hands the clothes to Anemone and kisses her on the forehead. Anemone sticks her tongue out and gags. Yuck! Anemone evaluates the clothes as her mom walks away. Galactic, she breathes as she runs a finger over the odd-colored patches. Then, right in the middle of the yard, she unashamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on the new ones. Wah! I look like a fighter jet from the Hollows, she exclaims, showing off her new pants, like when they'd stencil your kill count on your plane. Or like a really cool scar. Anemone grins. Yeah, you get it. My pants are scarred, just like me. Cool. I want to see what it says. Armor scaled skin. Okay. What is it? Oh, wow, I have 44 friendship with Cal already. Let's go see Utopia. You step cautiously through the colony gates. Hey, Solana, how's it going, little sis? Chief Surveyor Utopia steps casually out to bar your way while making it look accidental. Whoa there! I don't know if you're ready to head out there and join the surveyors just yet. Why don't you skedaddle and skate to sports ball inside the walls for now? She rubs her knuckles on your scalp and sends you on your way. I'm tough enough now. Well, I'll be, Utopia draws, grappling you playfully. You ain't lying, kid. You've got grit. She scans the roster on her holopon. Yep, looks like you've approved to start with the junior surveyors team. And you look like you won't wilt at the first sting of a slapgrass. We'll keep you close to begin with, around here and in the prosaic plains. Come see me when you're ready for assignment. Woo! Wait, where'd she go? Oh, it's open now. Oh, what's that? Expeditions. View the map, view the bestiary, explore nearby, or survey the plains. Bravery, perception, friendship with these. I want to see how, like, far out I can go. I can't. Okay. Well, survey the plains gives me animals, so I think I'd like to do that. Oh, Here we go.